I like that sound of bird song. So last night was kind of scary because there was a shooting over in Ogden. Some guy in a white van was following two girls in a car, and they stopped and asked, "Why are you following?" And then that's when he shot him. But he came out here to Roy, discarded the van, and I guess was just like, you know, running on foot. But they had cops all the way up there by the water tower, that area up there, barricaded, K9 units, drones. I heard this morning they did catch him at some point.
Oh, good.
But anybody that was coming in and out of the area, especially if they're a young person, they were getting questioned. So, but I assume that they knew who they were looking for, and if it doesn't match who they thought, then it's not going to be that person, you know?
Yeah.
That was kind of scary, because that was like around 1 a.m. this morning.
Oh, wow.
So I was like, because I went out, I didn't leave the apartment, but I looked out the window to see if I could see like police lights, if I could hear sirens. And I don't think anything happened down out here, but people were saying near Clinton 2000, and I'm like, okay, I'm not hearing anything. Then people said there was a shooting in Clinton the previous day, so I don't fucking know.
Wow.
I don't know. I mean, around the time of year where there's parties and stuff, there's almost always some kind of shooting in Layton or Roy or Clinton. It's in the news at some point. It gets reported on. Oh my God. All I found was this puddle of piss and jizz. Oh, the party started. The party started without Mama. A bottle of gin and Jack, you fucking hack. I wanted the first dibs, you son of a bitch. Andy. That's the party place, Andy. That's where the cupcake lady was at.
There must be a party.
There's cupcakes in the back. She's like, well, I know I'm not getting fucked after this party. Nobody's drunk enough to want to give it to her. And also the name of the birthday person, I can't tell if it was a guy or girl. Name sounded very, like, illegible, like unintelligible. I could not like really make out what they were saying. So it's probably one of those weird, stupid, made-up Utah names. Happy birthday, Second Amendment. Happy birthday, Joseph Smith, Jr., reborn. Listen, motherfucker, don't question it. You're not questioning my singing. Anybody want to stop and give two lonely ladies a lift? Why do you keep driving? You're not being seductive enough, you fat bitch, lard ass. Licking all the barbecue sauce off your jowls like a cow. Oh, you'll have a fun day tomorrow. Meeting your sister and looking at phones. What ghetto ratchet cheap phone manufacturers are you taking her to?
She's gonna look at Walmart. Probably a Samsung.
Bitch, I knew it. I thought at least she was gonna have you go to the mall with her to look or something. Or at least an actual store that like sells those phones, that like specializes in it. You may as well just like wait to see if you're gonna find one in a cereal box. I lucked out, bitch. I got my new phone. I didn't have to pay. I only had to pay for the cereal.
One of these days it's gonna hit.
Mommy, who's Greg? Why does he want to see my nudes? Oh, he's sending a picture, but it's taking a long while for it to load. Why is he holding a mushroom in his hand? And he gets excited at that prospect, like, oh, ooh. If you children keep behaving this way, you'll end up getting molested. Not you, Andy. No one's ever going to molest you. You're never getting molested. Well, your face kind of acts as like a, you know, here, carry this. Lazy bitch, not carrying anything. Your face acts as kind of like a natural defense system. Oh. Excuse me? Carrying everything in my purse. Do you think Dilly Dally's is still open? Well, don't you have one of those things that you can make calls on and also check the internet with? Oh. Why does this feel like it's overexposed? It's really weird. It was supposed to be like Silent Hill tonight, and it's not. I'm like so upset about that. We were supposed to go and find zombies and ghosts and all kinds of monsters. Isn't it like 8 o'clock? Oh, it's only barely 7?
Yeah.
Bitch, that's crazy. Let's walk down here, okay? We can check out, Dicky Dally. Dally Dicks. On the way, right? On the way home. Maybe. Although this street is fucking ghetto. It might actually be considered ratchet. I'm not sure. I know if your mom lived here, it would absolutely be considered ratchet. Oh, he's offended. He's offended. Grandma's offended, everyone. She's upset. I told her I'm a live wire. I ask the hard-hitting questions that people don't want to answer. Like, why is your mom so ugly? Did she fall off the ugly tree and hit every branch on the way down? What is your hypothesis? Like, well, I'm not really sure. That's an appropriate question. Oh, but you think her walking around outside with a fucking spooky face like that is appropriate? I don't think I want to do this interview. Like, yeah, you probably shouldn't because you're too stupid to answer one question. And I've wasted my time, and I pack up my books and my notes and I leave. You're just sitting there like in an empty studio.
What was that?
Security comes and drags you off. Get out of here, you bitch. You start crying. What? Are you claiming you wouldn't start crying? You would? Well, I mean, you refuse to play ball with the, you know, with the interviewer. You're being kind of a Taylor Swift diva cunt about it. You had to be put in your place. Absolutely had to be put in your place. Do you think these people's dog, they still have it and it's still trained up outside, or it finally died? Do you think they probably ate it after it expired? They're like, oh, baby, we could throw this in a pot with some rice and beans. You got a good stew going. They're like, we don't leave food. Oh, some old people probably live there in our old apartment. Let me tell you something about old people, Annie. I fucking hate old people. They're everywhere. And they should not be allowed to be driving. And they run people over. It's an epidemic on society. Dare I say, it's a blight. I like how they're trying to clean this place up. Roy Properties. That's funny. It'll never be cleaned up though. It'll always be ghetto. I'm gonna pull over here and make that guy uncomfortable. Actually, they're just gonna call the cops like a little bitch. Because they're all fucking pussies out here. They like claim to hate the cops, but it's their first go-to. Oh my god. There's a stray cat outside. It might have rabies. I am calling El Policio. No, I mean, I'm serious. Like, anytime you walk down the street, day or night, people get... And it's always the scummy people. Like, it's like they're trying to compensate for being crackhead dope dealers. You know what I mean? I like this house. I like that. This complex sucks. They have zero holiday cheer. Zero holiday cheer. And he starts screaming and crying. Stomping his foot. I want to see what candy they have at Dilly Dally's. The diet fat-free candy. I'm trying to watch my figure. What? Those are for everybody. You think I'm gonna sit there in my room and just eat all of them like Homer Simpson? Bitch. If there was like 2 left in the box and I had milk I needed to drink, sure. And I don't think you should be talking all after your little Miss Piggy ass ate the last 2 slices of cake. Even though I said go ahead, it doesn't make you look less like a fat person. That's totally a fat person, non-skinny person move to make. No one will mind. Go ahead, fatty. Eat the cake. Eat the cake. You wanted it right there. I am just so moist and tasty with my chocolate.
Heard the cake.
I'm not crazy, so I didn't hear it. Maybe you need to see a therapist.
Well, what's the therapist gonna do? Tell me not to eat cake? Not to listen to the delicious?
Yeah, because you're fat. Do you think a therapist with any sort of credibility would encourage someone's like deviant behavior? They'll put you on meds, which you'll probably eat even more and become like even more engorged. Like, I can't leave the house anymore. Okay, we'll just set you up like a desktop office. So you can work from home. Well, can I do that from in the bed? Because that's pretty much where I'm confined to these days.
I can't get out of bed.
When I sit up, you know, my boobs start hurting. And my stretch marks need to be buttered. That's how you get gangrene, dude. That is how you fucking get gangrene. Oh my lord. No, there's people who really are. Like, watch that limited series Heavy, or My 600 Pound Life, or that documentary I was telling you about that, I think it was Hawaiian. That dude used to be normal, at the size of a football player. And I was telling you and TJ about him. And he got bigger and bigger and bigger. Bigger, 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 bigger. I can't remember his name. He had a nickname he went by. It was like Poke or Poke. And they lived on somewhere, I think Hawaii. And he had to live like in the woods in their backyard because he got so big. I told you about that.
Yeah.
And their earlier videos, he looked normal because they had home movies from before he got so big and he looked normal. And TJ said, yeah, it's just part of the culture. Those people. You know what? I'll say the joke. You want to hear a joke?
Okay.
It's not really a joke, but it's something that happened. When I was going to Weber State, I was in one of those classes that helped you to stay prepared and organized and get you free tutoring. Because I'm not really like they said I was borderline or something. But I'm pretty sure I'm like, if they actually diagnosed me, I'm autistic. And I can pretty much, like, I tick too many of the fucking boxes to not be, okay?
Right.
I was in this class, they give you this, like, mini thing every day, and it's like, it's not really a class, you don't get graded in it, but it, like, helps. They give out these things, it's like a daily little exercise quiz to help you stay on top of things, like organized. It's like today I'm going to, this morning I ate, and I put in like I ate my boyfriend's ass. Because I can't remember if I stayed over there or he stayed over with me, but I'm like, yeah. I'm not confirming or denying I did that, but I did write that. I'm not confirming or denying the act of eating English, is what I'm saying. Like, thank you for being so specific. But yeah, I deleted it. I erased it. Look how silent hilly it is. All this fog. I hope we don't get killed. So I was saying that Christmas 2007, I think, because you were at your mom's, he stayed over with me because his family went to Florida. They came earlier and did Christmas with him early, and I was like, baby, you shouldn't be alone. Come stay with Santa. Come stay with Santa, little man. Well, because I'm like, what, 2 years older than him? 2 or 3 years older? So, I mean, it's not that big of a difference, right? He's an adult, I was an adult, so. But I would like say things like that, like, oh, little man. Even though he's like, he was bigger than me. 5'9" barely, he's like 6'1". Boy, it was nice having a trophy boyfriend. Well, I mean, I cared about him, I like him, I still do like him, we still talk, but... Nicholas, if you're watching this, come home, baby. We miss you. You're like, why did you say that with an accent? Well, because I was watching Drag Race and the lady said it with an accent. We miss you, honey. No, yeah, I mean, it was nice. It's one of those things when you get older, like, fuck. I'm old. I didn't choose a partner, a permanent life partner. Earlier on, things happened. We amicably broke up because I didn't believe in long distance. I still don't believe in long distance relationships. I think they're greedy. I think they're selfish. Are you really going to be alone? Unless there's a point where you can visit and see that person like every week. Not every day, but at least once, like maybe every weekend. Okay, that might work up until a point that you can move together and live together. But I still don't believe in long distance relationships because they never work. And I didn't want him to grow to resent me because I said, no, I don't want you to see or think about anybody else. And he was willing to do long distance. I was just like, no, let's just, and I didn't use the term breakup. I said, let's just put it on hold for now. And we both have an escape clause. Because it wasn't like jail. It was the best thing I ever had. But, you know, that way neither of us are held accountable for being alone, you know?
Yeah.
Because I was like, I doubt I will find anybody that tops him. Except for myself. I won't find anybody better than him. And I haven't. Is this area almost done?
It's a lot better than it was last time.
You mean to tell me they're actually working on it?
Slow but surely.
But they're not for the next several months because it's going to be wintertime, right? And they'll say, oh, we can't because the ground. You have heavy, several thousand pound equipment that can easily break into concrete. And you can't because the quote unquote ground is cold. Does that make sense to you?
Frozen dirt is harder to make, but you're right. These machines can't.
Okay, this looks better.
Oh yeah.
But look at it. Look at how much they took out. It doesn't look like the road was widened, does it?
Yeah. The lane wider.
It doesn't look that much wider, though, does it?
I mean, yeah, it's not a dramatic difference.
All those houses gone for that, right?
Yeah.
Delete a mile, end up with an inch, right?
Yeah.
Because that's like kind of a play on that phrase. Ask for an inch, get a mile, or whatever. Oh, honey, it is Silent Hill up in this bitch. We might end up getting murdered tonight. He's like, oh boy. I like walking with this person who says these things. Well, why wouldn't I? You know, you're walking out and about with a faggot, so you also got a target painted on the back of your head. We don't like your kind. You're guilty by association. Emphasis on ass. Association. Oh, funny. It is Silent Hill. It is Silent Hill up in this bitch, isn't it? It wasn't the other night. I had to walk all the way up into Clearfield to be like, oh. And it still wasn't this bad. This is actually cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
How everything is kind of like obscured. I can finally work the corner and people will stop and ask me how much because my face will be obscure. My weight will be kind of, honey, I am Jack the Ripper. I'm Jack off the Ripper. I jack you off. If you can't pay me or won't pay me, I rip you off. Period. I'm working for two. I am a hoe and a pimp. I am my own pimp.
That's a pretty good.
I need my money.
Your own person.
Oh, I don't trust anybody else. To manage me? No, ma'am. No, sir.
No, sir, no, ma'am.
Turn. Hey, guys. It's Christmas. All the Silent Hill evil fog's rolling in. From England. Didn't you know fog origins from, like, Essex or somewhere, or Lancashire or somewhere. It doesn't matter, it's from the UK. And you originate from like the most pale, like least sunny part of the UK, where everybody acts like the sun is a demon out to get them. You're all like pale skinned, blind troglodyte Morlocks that live in the ground. See, look, they're all dressed up for Christmas. Uncle Morty has his lights. Isn't that pretty for the dead people? Very pretty. The necromancers did this. They came out and they didn't desecrate the graves, they decorated the graves. But then they desecrate it later because they perform satanic rituals. But you're all like offended. You're like, how about some scary stories for Christmas? One year I woke up and went downstairs to the tree. I picked out the biggest present, I opened it, and it was a bunch of socks. And this was before I developed my fetish for socks, where I always have to have socks. They're like, excuse me, why are you filming? I'm like, bitch, I ain't filming your ugly ass. Think these dead people give a shit that you're out here in the cold? Andy. Oh, look at these. These ones were completely neglected. They don't even have any ornamentation. Covered in dog shit and piss and leaves. Mr. Hall is probably rolling in his grave in hell. Andy, like, chokes down a giggle. Stifles a giggle. He's like, ah. What? What? See, none of these ones have any either. What the hell? And those are fancy gravestones, too. They're probably rich people that bought them. They're like, we don't need to come out and commemorate our loved ones on holidays. Fuck them. Because our inheritance was bullshit. We didn't get anything for our inheritance. So you know what they're gonna get for Christmas? They ain't gonna get shit on their gravestones, baby. Because that's how it is, Andy. You know, that's what people are like. They're like, please, please, please leave me the house, leave me the condo, leave me the cars. They're like, son, I know you want to make it on your own. So that's why I left you my favorite writing book to help you write down your goals and achieve them. He's like, are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me with this shit? Go. No, go. Don't fucking argue with me, idiot. I'm standing there telling you to go, and you're like, no. Yeah, so you can lurch forward and run my ass over. Merry Christmas! Gobble gobble, Merry Christmas. What?
Gobble, gobble.
Well, we have turkey for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
We don't eat ham on Christmas like the Jewish people do. In fact, the only time I'm not Jewish, but if I had to rate myself, I would be super Jewish, because I don't eat ham unless I have to. You know what I mean? Canadian bacon ain't ham. It is bacon. It is different. Does not count in the ham category. That kid up there is like, oh, they're following me. Ah. Yeah, we're gonna find you and we're gonna beat the shit out of you and take your milk money. We know you live in a septic tank. We're not gonna do anything. Here's the Christmas. Oh, there's the Christmas terrorist plane that's gonna crash into the Christmas palace. It's over here, honey. The Christmas palace is over here, honey. That terrorist hijacker is not good with directions. Up next is Andy's favorite song from the 1930s, I Shit My Pants Today. I shit my pants today. I shit my pants today. I'm like, wow, Andy, that's your favorite song? Huh. No further questions, Your Honor. I believe the defendant is doing a good job of prostituting herself. Oh, there's a second terrorist plane. It's here. There's the building. That's the Christmas Palace. You're supposed to land there. Oh, you dumb bitch. Andy. Well, they just keep flying right by it. I don't understand it. Isn't that snowman supposed to be like the bullseye? Where they
waving like, yeah, I am.
And they crash right into the roof. But you shouldn't crash in the fire department, you should crash in the police department. Because it's crooked and corrupt. And also City Hall's next door, so you should crash into that too. Merry Christmas! Gobble gobble! I don't know what noise snowman makes, I'm just substituting a turkey for it. Oh my god. Okay. Grandma, let's go to, since we're here, let's stop by Harmon's. Since we're here, okay? It's not dark yet, but it will be. Oh, she's already upset. We're gonna go on another shopping spree, I just know it. How do I know if we're gonna get anything? I just want to go in to get away from the cold. For a minute or two. Well, I do need to get more of that hand sanitizer for the road, because it goes out in like a week. Andy. Ooh! Oh, I shit my pants today. What a lovely smell that won't go away. I shit my pants today. Shit my pants today.